there, Coach Rylan here, and I've got your February 2011 edition of Workout Espresso for Well magazine. Now, this month I'm going to show you how to give yourself a natural breast lift. We've got a couple different exercises I want you to try out here, so let's get started with the first one. Okay, so for the first exercise that I want to show you, what we're going to do is take a resistance band and I want you to wrap it around a low-level attachment point. Now, usually in a house it's going to be just a couch leg, something that's really sturdy. It's not going to move around when you actually pull on the band. You can even just use the door, slam your resistance band in a door, and that will work just fine as well. Here what I'm going to do is just use my bench, my exercise bench. That's going to give me a nice solid base of support here. Now I'm not really going to pull too far on this band, so you don't need to worry about the amount of tension that we've got here. I'm not actually going to pull the bench away because there's not going to be that much tension. What you want to do is grab each handle, one in each hand here, and you want to separate your hands about shoulder width. Now the key to this exercise is keeping your arms locked in position. You don't want to bend your elbows at all. Keep them locked out, and you want to keep your back nice and straight. Now what you're going to do is let your arms stretch down towards the floor, towards the attachment point as far as you can. So just let your shoulders slump forward, and they're going to stretch out that way. Now you don't want to hunch your back. You want to keep your back nice and straight, but just let those arms kind of drop as far forward as they possibly can. Then what you want to do from this point here is pull your shoulder blades together and up kind of at the same time. So what we're doing is trying to pull this band diagonally in that direction right there. So holding the hands there, just using the shoulder blades, squeezing up and together, holding that, and then slowly letting the arms go forward. So again, we're not actually bending the elbows and pulling with our arms, we're just using the shoulder blades to pull back, squeeze between the shoulder blades, let the arms go forward. Make sure you get that squeeze in there for each and every rep. That's really important. You want to isolate those muscles that are in between the shoulder blades. So for the next exercise, we only need one length of the band. So what you want to do is actually wrap the band through itself. I'm just going to hook this again around the base of my exercise bench here. Wrap it through itself, and then we have one length of the band. Now, the key to doing this exercise correctly is going out far enough so that when your arm is fully extended here, you still have tension. This is kind of loose, so I want to actually step away a little bit. And then also what I want to do is kind of rotate my body slightly, because what I want to do here is put a stretch into the chest and the shoulder muscle. This is really important to this exercise. Now what we're going to do is kind of like we were doing with the last exercise where we're pulling in an angle. We're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to use the chest muscles as opposed to the shoulder muscles. So we're going to take that single arm here, keep that arm locked out, and we're going to pull up and towards the center line, basically till you get to the level of your chin here. So we're going to keep that arm, again, locked out, just use the chest muscles to pull up and inward. We're going to use the chest muscles, squeeze that right there, let the arm come back. Now when we get to this point here, we want to actually stretch a little bit. So I'm not actually in a good position for this. I should be rotated out slightly. And then this is going to pull that arm back, give us a good stretch through the chest and through the shoulder. Hold that stretch for about a count of 6, and then continue on with the next rep. Bring it up right in front of your face, squeeze the chest muscle, drop it back down, let that stretch, again, hold that stretch, and then pull back up again. So this exercise is doing a couple different things here. The first, of course, is toning and firming the upper chest muscle. By doing that pull to the center, we're going to tighten and tone that muscle. That's going to help lift the breast naturally, because that's what the breast tissue attaches to, is that muscular structure there. The second thing is, as we do that stretch there, that lengthens the chest muscles. Now tight chest muscles that are shortened and are too tense, pull the shoulders forward. So if we loosen those up, the chest is naturally going to lift up. So we're basically doing a couple things with this exercise, and then with the previous exercise, we're strengthening those shoulder muscles again. All of this is going to, naturally correct all your postural issues, at the same time give you that nice firm base of support for the breast tissue to attach to, giving you a natural breast lift. So thanks for checking this video out. Remember, you can find all of the details for this workout in your February 2011 edition of Workout Espresso for Well magazine. I'm Coach Rylan. I'll see you next month.